I actually joined FMA the first semester of my sophomore year after I transferred to Texas State. So right when I joined it, I got really involved just with coming to every meeting and doing any activities or events or whatever fashion shows that they were putting on. I really started getting super involved and putting all my whatever free time I had towards the FMA events. And I kind of grew with the organization, and then last year I was actually a part of the fashion show committee for our previous shows the year before I took over, and then the next year I ended up becoming the fashion show coordinator, so that's where it's kind of brought me to now. I'm kind of oversee everything that goes on with our fashion shows. So when I took over the position, I really wanted to bring our fashion shows off campus. You know, FMA fashion shows have always been in LBJ or something like that, and I really wanted to get our program involved in the community. So I kind of jumped headfirst into that, and I started working with Main Street and the city of San Marcos to see how we can bring it off campus. Specifically in the role, I coordinate all of the models, I find them all, I audition them all, and then I also find the retailers who are going to be in the show. I do all of the communication with the retailers, and then also event planning. That definitely comes into play with the FMA president and vice president, Sandra and Lily. I'm kind of the idea head of it all and think of all the crazy ideas and want this and want that and need this, and they're kind of the executors of it.
My name's Lillian Hutchinson, and I'm the vice president of FMA, and that's the Fashion Merchandising Association. And so what we do a couple times a semester is we come out into the quad to raise some funds, and we basically sell all of our clothes that we're no longer using, our gently used clothes, and we use our members, the officers, and some of our models apparel, and then we just kind of sell it out on the quad. And so right now we're doing thrift shop.
FMA thrift shop, everything's under $8. We have a $1 box.
It really helps with the fashion show. So far this semester with thrift shop, we've made over $900 on on the quad. So yeah, that's severely helped. It's basically covered our lighting, which our lighting can get around $1,000 just for one show. So it's very helpful for us.
The clothes are so fantastic. I just tried on yesterday. I tried on my outfit for Stephanie, and it's so cool. It's such a cool dress, and she made it, and I think it's really cool that we have a bunch of student designers.
So this time around, I'm going to be preparing something very springy. I'm incorporating different fabrics, different kind of textures. So I have a light denim weight fabric, and then I have something that's kind of reminiscent to a satin, and then I have a very thin sheer floral print as well. So I'm working with those three, and they're kind of very different to work with, to sew with, and then also in design as well. So the designs that I do, I like to just play with the pattern with cuts. So I'm doing a sleeveless top, and I'm trying to do a deep V cut. So I just kind of like to play around with pattern, with cut, and with the shape, just basically everything, trying to challenge myself to do different pieces.
I'm doing a corduroy piece. Most of my inspiration for this is trash and upcycling it into new things. So I found some corduroy out at Blue Bins, and I'm just recreating it into an overall top and a skirt with some slits on the side, and then doing some avant-garde pieces, which is mostly an economy construction worker outfit that I'm trying to repurpose, and then a shower curtain outfit that I'm trying to repurpose as well. And then other outfits are just ready to wears, the cherry top, and then I'm gonna do a PVC skirt, and then I think a romper for a male, and then another cocktail dress after that. So it's all in the works right now, but slowly but surely I'll get there. 2 weeks away. Every day I come back to my studio, after I finish school, I'll try to do my homework, and if it's something I can work on later at night, then, or my group meets later at night, I'll meet them. But most of the time, as much time is, I would say like I spend like 6 hours in here at most, like a day, not even at most, like minimum 6 hours. Like there's times where I stay up till like 5 in the morning. When it gets like closer to like, you know, to the fashion show, I'm definitely like, my time is like very limited. I don't like shower for like a day or two just because I'm in here just working. And I mean, it's fun. I like putting the time. It's what I'm passionate about, so it's fun.
So whenever I got here to Texas State freshman year, I joined FMA, and they were like, oh, so we have our semi-annual fashion show, and if you're interested in modeling, we have a model call. So I went to the model call, and then I ended up getting cast for the show, and then it was super fun. And then I was like, okay, I want to do modeling like forever now. So I just had so much fun on the first Runway show that I wanted to keep doing more of it.
I've been running around San Marcos all day, and I've just been so like crazy and nervous and freaking out, and I have a paper due tomorrow, and it's just like 20 million things at once coming at me. And so I was just feeling all the stress, and then when I got here, it just like piled on top. We were running around forever beforehand, and so it's just like I knew I didn't want to like break down on y'all and make y'all feel some sort of way, so I tried to hold it together, but I was just like, it all kind of like came down on me at that moment. So I was like freaking out, but I really just calmed my nerves, and I saw everyone doing so awesome. And I hope I'll probably get emotional tomorrow just because I'm like so happy, and it's so amazing that this even happened, that we were able to do it and I was able to pull it off. But it's a lot of emotions that I'm trying to keep under at bay, just so that I don't like put it on someone else or have someone else freak out because I'm freaking out. My overall vision is to make people inspired, whether it's the models or the people in the audience. I really want people to see something from our organization and from the fashion program at Texas State. Like I said, this is bigger than myself, bigger than just our organization. So I really want to bring people into our space and see my passion, see the passion of all the people who have worked on this. And so I really want to exude that vision to people when they come. The day started off a bit crazy. I pulled an all-nighter, just racking clothes, doing whatever I could do to make the show successful and go well and do perfect. We kind of ran into a little bit of a roadblock in the morning, just little things, setting up AV, getting clothes here. So it was a little bit of a train wreck, but we worked through it. We got it. We're all here. Everything's set up beautifully. The courthouse is looking so good. We've got tons of guests lined up outside, so it's all coming to an end, and I'm really, really excited. Once I became an officer, I knew that it was really my time to shine and really my time to take on something bigger than myself, and that's where the fashion shows came in. So I think it's really helped me grow as a person and as a leader and as someone who is going into the job market, who needs to know how to work as a part of a team to put on something bigger than yourself, bigger than something just you can do, and working with a team to put something like that on.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, this you crazy mother.
I want to definitely go all over the place. Like I want to go to New York, Paris, Milan, like for the fashion weeks and everything. And I, within the next year, I think I want to my goal right now, my goal this year was by the end of the school year to walk in either San Antonio or Austin Fashion Week, and I just hit that goal and got that done. And now I think my next one is LA Fashion Week.
FMA is really helping me in my career because I'm getting to network with people, just participate in events like the fashion show. For my future career, what I'd want to do is kind of start my own business, have something where even if I'm not in the production side, I can be in the design side. But yeah, just starting off with anything in the fashion business. I want to grow and then expand and be into different realms of the fashion world, basically.
There was nowhere to go but up. So I think that being that person who's leading that change is really awesome, because I know I'm setting a legacy for years to come. And for whoever's taking over my position this upcoming year has shoes to fill, and they can make it even bigger and bigger and eventually make it a thing in San Marcos or a thing in the Austin area even. So I think it's really awesome to be the one to lay the groundwork for that and to be the one to inspire this change.